South Florida restaurant has been busted for using a construction drill as a mixer. Well, you know, when you're in a pinch and your mixer breaks, I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta figure it out somehow. You know, you can't just use your hands these days. That's not very sanitary. So I recommend a construction drill. What the hell? This is in a place called Cutler Bay, Florida, which I've never heard of. Inspectors were at the Main Moon Buffet in Cutler Bay last week based on a complaint. And among the violations of this buffet restaurant was something that we've never seen before, the article says. The inspector found the kitchen staff was using a construction drill as a mixer. According to the inspection report, employees were using the drill to mix batter. Come on. Aren't those things heavy? Construction drills? Like, this is not a good way to do it, just from an energy expenditure basis, you know? And it probably takes more electricity. Does it run on gas? It may run on gas. Oh, this would be crazy if you walked in a kitchen and they were just like, they were using a jackhammer to make the pancake mix. While it may be innovative, it's against the rules and possibly a safety and health hazard. Yeah, possibly. That's an understatement. Yeah, it most definitely is a safety hazard, for sure. Innovative? I don't know about that. I think the jury's still out on that. Innovative in the Florida environment, yeah, that's definitely innovation. People in Florida are like, good idea! That was my impression of someone in Florida that thinks dumb things are a good idea. Good idea! It's Florida! Why don't you cut the cake with a samurai sword? Good idea! The Occupational Safety and Health Administration has different guidelines for commercial kitchen equipment and construction equipment, I'll have you know. And the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warns about concerns with equipment used during food processing that may be contaminated with lead, like a construction drill, or a construction saw, or anything like that. Why don't you use a cement mixer to make your cornbread batter? Another restaurant called called Brio, was also ordered to shut down last week after an inspector found a roach issue. There was also mold in the ice machine and slime on the soda gun. Well, I don't think we need to know that. Meanwhile, 13 violations were found at Wolfson Cafe in Sunny Isles Beach. Do we need to know all the, wow. There's a bunch of complaints in this article. Of all the, I mean, you can't even get to all the laws that these restaurants in Florida are probably breaking. This article attempts to, though, and I'm not even going to bore you with all this crap. A sushi restaurant is covered. They got a bunch of employees breaking the rules, not washing their hands. I mean, all this stuff. You can just imagine. I mean, you're lucky if you eat at a Florida restaurant, you live through the experience, I think, right? Can we all agree? You're really rolling the dice at a Florida restaurant. And imagine a Florida bar. I mean, forget about it. If you walk out of there without getting shot, I mean, that's a big win, I think, for everybody involved. Florida, there's nothing safe in Florida. There's probably gators running around this restaurant, too. I'll bet you there is.